Hello. So I'm going to do a video today for my wonderful sister. I'm going to show you, Diane, how to do gravity eliminated flexion, which is flexion is you doing this, and from us talking, I've been thinking you can get up pretty high, but we want to try to help that motion in a way that you don't have to work your muscles and hurt the joint. So you're going to set up a pulley, your door over the door pulley. You will not need a bar like this. I'm using this because there's a base here, and I can't get close enough otherwise. So you'll just have it hanging, pretend this is your doorway, and you have the pulley just hanging straight down from the door. So the pulley rope will kind of swing out away from the door, and you'll put your wrist in it. So you'll get the height of that about shoulder height from when you're lying on your side. So you're going to lie on your side, and you're going to gauge how long that pulley's hanging down with the strap, maybe your black cervical strap that you use. It's called a multi-purpose strap. You put your arm in that and just let your arm dangle. So my arm is completely supported. You just need enough weight in your bag, that would be like my weight stack, enough just to support the weight of your arm. And that's all you're going to do, and then you're going to set yourself up in the right range of motion for helping you improve your range. So if you only have 100 degrees of motion, I would just swing from here to here. I'm making my muscle makes this motion, but it's real easy because there's no gravity, nice and gentle, pain-free. Now if you can get your arm higher toward your head, I would scoot you down, and you could have a pillow and everything to support your head. I'm just making this quick. So you'd try to go higher up over your head, and that's where you would have to just scoot yourself in line with, so that it's not awkward with the pulley. You'll see, because if you're out of line, the thing's not going to let you do that. So you have to scoot yourself down a little bit, so your arm only now goes from about 90 up toward as high as you can go, maybe 160, 170, something like that. It won't be a perfect arc, it's going to lift up a little bit, but that's okay. So that was hanging slightly higher than my shoulder level. You could adjust it if you have to lower one notch or higher one notch. You just have to see what feels good. If your arm's even a little bit up, that's okay, if that feels better than having it down here. I wouldn't want it too far close to the floor and swinging this way. Straight out in front of your body or a little higher is best, okay? So you do that for about 3 minutes straight. That's that. It helps your motion. Okay, then if you wanted to, I'm going to show you this one. If you have time, this one's harder. This is abduction, abduction, which is like I would lift my arm out to the side. That's too hard and it pinches. So now you're going to do that gravity eliminated. So you lie on your back, you turn yourself the other way, so your right arm is toward the pulley, and now I have to lower the strap maybe a little more than it was before. I'm going to get in a position where my palm is up, and I'm going to lift my arm up toward my head, but look at how the range is. It's kind of arced up and down and up and down, and that's fine. Now, if I could get it a little lower to the ground without it hurting, I would maybe set it so it's down here a little more, but if that pinches, then you go a little higher away from the ground with your arm. Now, if I could go higher in the motion, I scoot myself down, just like we did with the flexion, and now I try to go higher up here. Again, as long as it doesn't hurt and my thumb is toward my head or my palm is toward the ceiling. If your hand is like this, it's probably going to pinch more, so you want your palm up in this position. Okay? Now, that's that for the range of motion. Then, on the pulley, and we talked about, can you see me from there?
Yep.
We talked about just reviewing the external rotation range of motion, one that you were going to do at home, and that was get a pillow or a towel so your elbow's on it, it's out to the side as high as you can go, maybe there about 60 degrees. If you can go up toward 90, great. You use your left hand to push your right hand back, keeping a right angle here at my elbow. This is the right angle, and I don't let that straighten. I keep it at a right angle like that. So all I'm doing here is holding the stick and using my left hand to push my right hand back toward the floor. Again, not straightening my elbow, keeping the right angle and pushing backward. So if I can only get to here, then I work in here, and I might do some repetitions, 15 or so, and then I hold it for 15 seconds. Kind of pushing it. Could be slightly uncomfortable, but not major pain that makes you tense up. Okay? And then as I get better and better, I try to go lower and lower toward the floor about there. That would be about your end of your range. 90 degrees of external rotation, which if I was flat on the floor would be like this. But because we have you raised up, you're going to be about like that. The raised up position just makes it easier on your shoulder than being flat. Okay, and again, it depends on how much range you have on abducting where you want to be. I might want to be closer to my side. If this is all I can do, then I'm going to externally rotate down here. But if I can get my arm up and out, I'm going to get my arm up and out to then do it from there. So the angle change is based on where you're comfortable and how much you have pain-free. Okay, I think that's it. Good luck.